Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osean launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Eursea Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Eursea fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Eursea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Eursea Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Eusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Eursea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Eursea, it looked like Osean was moving in to take over. Eursea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Eursea forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Eurusian ships that were docked all around Osean released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osean pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Eursea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Eursea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Eurusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Eursea, on the opposite side of the Eusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Eursea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Eusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Eursea are currently appearing throughout Eursea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Osean Millitary. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP. Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Pull up.
H2, target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Keep the radar vehicle out of there!
We don't have any engineer.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can. Lockdown hostile.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them? Those are support! We'll get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone!
Lock acquired.
Hell, you think the nearest air base hasn't got any fighters?
Element 1, Fox 2. Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Mage 2 splashed to bandit.
Locked on.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Locked. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base!
Eyes up in there.
Anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Page 2, locked.
Lockdown bandit.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Locked. Page 2, target destroyed.
On the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll come. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicle!
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online! We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Lockdown bandit.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Column 2, you can't go after every target.
Page 2, walking. 5 minutes remaining.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I blame them.
He dodged it.
Watch your six. Break, do it!
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Column 3, Fox 2. Enemy missile testing. Breaking. Watch your six.
Locked on target.
The enemy's airstrike is flawless. We're done for.
It didn't connect.
Locked.
Lockdown bandit.
Evading enemy missile.
The enemy's traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
He's mine. He's not getting away. Heads up. Bandit behind you.
3 minutes remaining.
Wait, aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Getting out of block. Taking.
Target destroyed.
Are you telling me you can't even avenge your phone?
Target is in range of guns.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can. 2 minutes remaining.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those poor archers. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Evading enemy missile.
Locked.
Heads up. Bandit behind you. He took a bite out of me. Breaking. APCs have nowhere to hide.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Missile fired. Evading.
1 minute remaining.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Target destruction confirmed.
Escaping rock. Breaking away. Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Heads up. Bandit behind you.
30 seconds remaining.
Fox 2.
Get away from that vehicle. Now!
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
That's a miss. Behind target and ready to attack.
Nickel.
base, the mission has failed.